Hello again and welcome to another Dead Meat Epoch server tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make money selling unarmed helicopters. Right now I'm at the Northwest Airfield. There are currently 3 helicopters here, 2 armed and 1 unarmed. I've gone through already and checked out. There's a Black Hawk and a Huey. Both of them are leaking really badly, so I'm not going to take either of them. Usually the first step I do is I usually fill up with 1 Jerry, and then I try to see if it even starts, as well as see how much of a leak it has. This one has a tiny leak, which is fine if you're not going that far or if you can get a lot of fuel for it. I also started up to check if that V rotor, which is the back rotor there, even moves, which that one's, it's toast. It's just going to keep spinning in circles if I get it going more. So that definitely needs to be fixed with 1 scrap metal. Again, I've got air support covering me to make sure nobody's coming near me, as well as some ground support. I'm going to fix that V-rotor so that I can get this thing going and fill it up with a couple of jerry cans that I've got to get it to a pumping station so I can use a generator that I have to fuel it up, which I'll show you how to do here in a sec. That's basically what you gotta do with these. You fix them up to bare minimum and then fly them to where you can sell them. So this one was a lucky find, not being too broken. In the most recent update, there was added in that airplanes and helicopters will spawn at the airfields now, which means below to northeast and northwest will all have airplanes and helicopters that spawn, but they will usually spawn without fuel and most likely highly damaged. The other 2 helicopters that we heard at the field were all red, so yeah, that's definitely happening. Well, all I really needed to do to fix this chopper was 1 scrap metal. I did add a H rotor because it was totally destroyed. It will still fly in a destroyed H rotor, but it will be sluggish and a little slow to take off, so I figured I had one, why not just fix it? So there, I'm fixing it now. I also want to mention that if it doesn't start up at all, you're going to need an engine as well, so it'd be good to keep that around. 6 jerry cans later and we're at the fuel station. We already dropped the generator, which all you have to do is be within 20 meters of a gas pump and you can drop it. It takes 1 jerry can to start it and it will run until server restart. And then you just look at the fuel pump itself and select fuel vehicle and it will select the closest vehicle and fill it. It does 10% per action. And then to remove it, all you need to do is walk over to the pump, stop it, and then remove it. Okay, I switched helicopters since I can't actually sell it at the northeast because of my humanity. We're actually getting shot at over here. There's a car over there somewhere, you can see the tracers. We decided it was safe enough if we come over cresting the hill, if we stay under the hill, that we could land it and sell it safely. As a precaution, we land the Little Bird just to make sure we have extra cover if the vehicle actually comes any closer to take out whoever's in the vehicle. I park the Little Bird down here right as I do, the engine gets shot out. Set up a nice little ambush here for these guys in the Jackal. I've got one of the people down there selling the helicopter, and another person in the structure with me, covering me from zombies. We're going to take out that top gunner first. That's priority on gun vehicles. Once he's down, the rest seem to panic, try to make a break to get out of there. Jackals aren't that fast off-road, so definitely not the greatest idea there. Pop smoke to try to protect themselves, get away. Looks like we took out the driver possibly. Yeah, we took out the driver and there goes the gunner trying to get away. It's not going to make it too far though.
Where are they?
Got a broken leg.
Somehow this guy gets out and gets out of my sight. Definitely disable that vehicle, make sure he can't get away in it. Pop those 2 tires. He's still out there, but I just can't seem to get him.
You get out.
Well, after a few minutes, I finally find him rolling around over there. I put a couple more rounds down at him. He's still bleeding pretty profusely. Gotta do that combat roll to get a better advantage on him.
Okay, you're alive. All right.
And there he is. Come on. Crouches and then disappears. Probably combat logged on me. But when he comes back in, he'll definitely be unconscious and bleeding. So unless he has help, he's gonna die anyways.
Well, the
But
other day.
dick move on his part.
Yeah.